look at me, you assume I am easily definable. You put me in a box, you want me to be your designable, but there's luminescence to me. Hello, this is Alexis. I'm here with another makeup tutorial today. I'm going to show you how to get this dark, witchy, gothic kind of look. Very smoky eyed and a lot of blacks and stuff and dark lipstick. I hope you like this video, and on with the makeup tutorial. So as you can see, I've already put on my foundation, concealer and powder, and I'm going to mix a plum colour. Instead of contouring, because my contour is much too warm, I'm mixing a plum colour with a brown colour, and we're going to do a sort of dark contour blush sort of thing in order to really carve out the cheekbones. And I'm actually using a plum eyeshadow here. And then I'm going to take some of the brown eyeshadow, and I'm just going to use that to contour my jawline. And to contour the sides of my face. And my nose. And we're going to take my beauty blender and we're all just going to blend all of that just so it looks nice. And I'm just perfecting it all. And again, just blending a bit with my beauty blender. And like I always say, I wasn't picking my nose then, I just had an itch in my nose. And then I'm just going to bake some of the contour with my powder. And then brush it off with the fluffy brush that I have. Then next I'm going to take my primer. And then I forgot I wasn't doing an ASMR video and started tapping it. And I'm just going to take a good amount of primer and get it on my finger. And rub it between my fingers and put it all over my lids and below as well, so that everywhere gets primed. And then we're going to do our highlighter while we wait for our primer to dry. I'm going to take a liquid highlighter, and as I usually do, it's got to be a shimmery white one. We're going to use that to highlight my nose and nose bridge. And then we're going to use our powder highlighter, also a shimmery white, to highlight in all the other highlighting areas. Wow, how many times could I say highlight in that sentence? And this highlighter is about to finish, so I'm just trying to get the last dregs out of it. Because I always like to do that, I always like to make sure it is totally finished off. Even going so far as to scratching about in there to get the last bits of the highlighter out. Wow, I am determined. And now, at long last, onto the eyes. We're just going to set our primer with some translucent powder. And now we're going to select a matte black shade, and we're going to blend that in the crease, just above the crease, and sort of in the outer corner. Wipe away any fallout with the big fluffy brush that I keep clean. And then with the fluffy brush side of my brush, we're going to smoke out the black to get it lovely and black and smoky. And then we're going to take these shimmery black colours in the other palette, and we're going to work that over the black just to give the black some dimension and personality. And now we're going to take our primer again, and we're going to use that to make a pseudo-ish cut crease. I'm saying pseudo because I'm only really like cutting it at in the inner corner, rather than actually carving out a lid shape like a lot of people do. It's kind of how I like to do cut creases. Then we're going to let our primer dry. And then we're going to put a bit more powder onto the primer just to set it. Now we're going to go into our first palette again. We're going to select the wine shade, and we're going to put that along the cut crease, along the lid, all over. Then we're going to take this brown shade, this dark brown shade, and we're just going to put it slightly on the outer corner just to blend the wine shade with the black a bit on the outside. And then next up we're going to take this shimmery plummy brown shade and put that over the brown just to add a bit of dimension-ish. And then we're going to take these paler, more shimmery plum shades and put them on the inner portion of the lid. And then we're going to take this shimmery cream shade and we're going to put that on the brow bone just to highlight it. And then we're going to take this shimmery pale pink shade and we're just going to use that to highlight the inner corner. We're going to take the other palette and we are going to select this dull greyish black shade and we're just going to put that over the inner portion of the black crease. And then we're going to select our matte black shade again and use that to line the lower lash line. And then we're going to make sure that's nice and lined, and then we are going to wipe away any fallout with the fluffy brush. And then we are going to smoke out that lower lash line a bit so that it's lovely and smoky and messy and wild looking. Then we're going to take some of the greyish shade and put that on the inner portion of the lower lash line. Now we're going to take our eyebrow, and I already look like a witch about to cast a spell on you, and I'm going to fill in my brows. And then we're going to take our black eyeliner and we're just going to do our usual cat eye thing. Like I usually do. And we're going to put the eyeliner on the lower lash line too. And I'm going to just put some setting spray on my eyes. And then, after a while, I'm going to get my lipstick out and show it to you. But then I'm going to realise I forgot to put mascara on. So that's the lipstick I'm going to use. But then, I've realised I've forgotten to put on mascara. So I am going to put the lipstick aside. And sweep on my mascara. And finally we are going to do our lips. I've got this blackberry coloured lipstick, which I'm going to fill in every bit except for right in the centre. Then I'm even going to fill in the middle bits like a kind of liner, as you see me do in a second, with the tip of the lipstick. And now I'm going to take a more sort of plum berry coloured lipstick, which I am going to use to fill in the centre. And make sure it's got symmetrical. Then I'm going to just highlight my Cupid's bow with the highlighter I was using for everywhere else. And once I have done that, we are done. And this is my lovely gothic scary look. I hope you like this video, and good luck, and see you next time. Bye!